what legal strategies or documentation can H-1B workers and international students use to strengthen their asylum claims under the new standards, especially if they fear persecution upon returning home?
That's a really good and relevant question because I know that the H-1Bs are also going through these big policy shifts as well. And there's been all of this kind of turmoil with the student visas as well. What I will say, and I think it's important to note, Richard, is that the asylum laws and requirements are the same for everybody. Okay, that's a good thing. I'm not trying to dodge your question, meaning that just because you were able to get a student visa or an H-1B visa doesn't mean that you might not qualify for asylum. If you are afraid to return to your country, then evidence of that is going to be the same for everybody. Now, might the specific types of evidence be different? Absolutely, right? So, for example, if work is the reason that you are afraid that you might be targeted, then obviously any kind of evidence about the type of work that you do, the type of work that you used to do back home that you're doing here now, basically what you want to do is any documentation or anything that links why you're afraid to your home country, that's going to be very helpful. Same with students. And what I've seen in a lot of student cases that later on go on to asylum is this politically motivated kind of targeting of educated individuals and individuals who have studied abroad as well or worked abroad as well. And so what you're seeing is people are fearful they might be losing their student visas, but they can't go back home because now maybe things have drastically shifted back home. Maybe the government has changed. If you are from the United States or have all these political opinions that might be different than what is actually now happening in your country, that you might be in danger. And so those pieces of evidence as well, that's going to be country conditions and human rights reports and evidence of your status, evidence of what you've studied, evidence of if you have a podcast, if you have Twitter, if you have kind of any social media where you are expressing those beliefs or making it known that you have these beliefs can work as evidence. What I say to a lot of people is, document it. It might not seem like a big deal in the moment, but you never know. And so asylum cases are not built like with one giant solid piece of evidence. These cases are built brick by brick. Every little piece of evidence goes together to make a story of what's happened to you. Saving all of that information is super, super helpful.